Hey, it's Ross Payton with Role Playing Public Radio. We're playing Cointract Island, our Fate Core survival horror campaign, where, and this is episode 4, where intrepid trio, plus some people they found, well, a person and some, well...
Plus Claire.
Yeah, Claire and a couple of chimera have tagged along.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So in the last session, they started making their way away from the greeting hub into the forest between civilized or built-up areas, and they found quite a few things, and they've recently decided to help Vanessa, Dr. Oss's assistant, to find one of a missing person with a missing briefcase.
This is just like all of my favorite movies where somebody goes missing in the creepy woods, and when we get there, it turns out the woods are really creepy, and then we decide to go in anyway.
Yeah, to be fair, we know full well that what we're doing is stupid.
Yeah. So you're looking for Tiffany, who has a briefcase, and Vanessa wants to find her and the briefcase. And you have an approximate location of the briefcase, which is... You look on the Cointract Island, it's that hill in the middle of the forested area. And yeah, it is... there's some other things going on. So as we begin, you're near the road where you've parked the SUV. Claire is going to stay behind with Choppy and the ad zombie, and Bowie, the courier, to guarding Claire and the SUV for your return.
Why did we call him Bowie again? I feel like it was a
You
joke.
named him.
I can no longer remember why we called him Bowie.
Because you didn't want to let me name him.
Yeah, it was definitely
All right,
Felicia.
true.
It was definitely your...
I still remember why I picked Bowie.
It was kind of a last-minute thing. It was like towards the end of the session, so yeah. So the... As you begin heading into the woods following the trail of flowers, strange white flowers that none of you recognize, you get a Felicia. You get a message. Was it you who negotiated with Captain Manuel, or was it Indy?
Me.
Yeah.
Me.
Okay. So Indy, you get a message from Captain Manuel.
Video? Audio?
It's a text. New contract. Can you provide backup? Question mark.
When and where?
Need someone at the greeting hub, east of the greeting hub, to catch some of the opposition escaped. They're heading into the woods. They have something large with them.
Is that the woods that they are referring to where we are presently?
Yeah.
You should tell him that we're already on one snipe hunt, but we'll keep an eye out.
All right. Just to like make him think like I'm really fucking on it. I'm gonna be like, already knew opposition escaped. In the woods right now. Do you have their location? Winky face.
No, that's why we need you. If you can spot them for us and provide intel, so we can catch up, we can provide bounty.
All right,
Fucking
what
love
am I looking for?
compensation.
Looking for the usual? What do you mean, large creature?
Something large. I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna do an eye rolling emoji.
It's probably that like unique coin tractor or whatever.
I think it'll be fine then. What could it be? Like just a big pug ape?
No,
Okay,
something
but like
like
a big
that.
pug ape would be really scary because I saw that movie Anaconda, and it's about an anaconda, and the anaconda is just big, but like just like a really big anaconda is scarier than you'd think it would be.
Well, that is true,
Plus,
but
I think like Ice-T got eaten.
oh, the dude.
Yeah, I kind of fell asleep halfway through. I feel like people got eaten, but I don't remember who.
He fucking died making that movie?
Yeah, in real life.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn, I used to watch Law and Order SVU. But
Yeah.
wow. That's Oh, I might need it.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Yeah, it's actually pretty wild because Ice-T hasn't been on Law and Order since like like the very early parts of the show, it's actually a digital recreation of Ice-T because he died in that Anaconda movie.
Oh, like they did with Bruce Willis in the new movies and such.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense.
Oh, anyway, I should probably reply to this guy.
Oh yeah.
Consider it. I don't know, something like consider it done for a price.
Yes. Provide intel. The sooner the better. Coordinates. GPS coordinates. Best. So with video proof. So
All right.
if you spot something,
Right.
send it to him, and he'll give you a word. Apparently.
You know,
I
right.
used to see about this a lot. If you see something, you should say something. I never knew what I was supposed to be looking for.
Let's see. All of you can give me a
Oh boy.
probably.
You say perception check. I'm just gonna say it's probably -4. I'm not doing this.
I mean, if you think about it, you can give me a investigate check to try and figure out where
good.
you would be able to, like, based on this information, you can make some suppositions.
That's a 2.
Okay.
I also got a 2.
Okay. Yeah, with it too, you by looking at the map on your phone and sort of like realizing where they were driven out of the modular synergy building, which is here, and you are here. There's like a good bit of distance. There's several miles between you and them. So like now you are heading. Now it depends on what direction they go. You don't know if you would be intercepting them at any point. So you may the woods. This undeveloped area is actually pretty big. So it's very possible you could miss them unless you go out of your way to find them or do something to locate them. So and it's also dark, and if they're being stealthy, it's going to be very hard to find them. So this is not something you would just casually stumble on unless they're being very loud or noisy or very like using bright lights or something like that. Which, considering they were just shot at and driven, and their base was blown up, they're probably not being very. They're probably trying to hide. So,
Right.
yeah. If you can figure out more about what their motives are or who they like, what their goals are, you could probably figure out where they would want to go. But the most obvious places for them to go would be the neighborhood, which is right now pretty in between. You're actually, they would go by you right now if they were heading to the neighborhood. But if they're going to the security compound, you probably wouldn't. Or if they're heading to the beachside resort, that you probably wouldn't run across them. So you kind of have to figure out where they would be heading. There's also an unmarked building on the opposite shore, and you don't know what that building is, but it's on the map. But yeah, they're probably going away from the greeting hub. But there's any number of directions they could go. And that's assuming you want to do that. I mean, that you don't know. He hasn't exactly given you quotes on how much this would be worth it. So
That is true.
yeah.
That is true. I'm
And
going
we
to
are
say,
trying to pull one over on Vanessa, so
yeah. So I'm going to text him real quick.
Mhm.
Going to be like, might have some intel. How much do you want to pay for it?
What's it for?
What they're transporting. I'm just taking a shot in the dark. This is deceive.
You have eyes on the large object?
You could say that.
Okay. What is it?
Nothing I ever seen before.
I will transfer $3,000 in Dogecoin to you right now if you can reshoot videos of the object.
So, what if we lie to him without lying to him, but also lying to him? Like, what if we just like aim the camera in the darkness, and then tell him it's like a big thing that like does like whatever the heck was happening to Aava? Because that's probably not wrong.
Well, I mean, you can try, but if he figures it out, he's probably going to stop giving you jobs. Like, yeah. So yeah, another thing would be to fake it. Aava could probably make a
Do we
lore check to basically try and
Did we
CG
have
something,
a?
But that would be very.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Aava, you're getting into the CG sweatshop now.
Oh no.
Start
Okay,
work on the
hang
next
on.
Marvel movie.
Yeah, I would say, given your circumstances, Ava, you would need a +5 lore check to do something vaguely convincing.
Did we have a estimate for what we would get from finding Tiffany or whatever her name is?
No, you did not get an exact quote. But Felicia, you know that that's your only way to keep Vanessa to have a chance of getting closer to find out where Dr. Oss is and what Vanessa's really up to. Like, this would be like not doing an immediate payoff, but like pursuing a lead for a potentially big score, because if you can figure out what Vanessa's doing, you might be able to tip off if a couple theory. Well, yeah. Like, you can give me an empathy check to try. You know Vanessa fairly well.
I'm like 100% sure. Like, I'm not gonna make the empty thing. I'm like 100% sure that like this is something big, and so like I'm sure that like the fungus people are going to become a problem, but them being a problem does not mean they're going to be worth money.
Also remember you were going to get something, not money. You were going to get a secure biological container for the flowers.
Yes.
That could be worth like 6 figures, even 7 figures to the right buyer. That would be like a long-term, like,
Pretty fucking good.
yeah, because these are unique, genetically engineered, something totally unique in the world. Like, yeah, it's
All right, girlies, I'm gonna put this to a group vote. We got Mr. Manuel Muscle over here who wants us to hunt down some kind of fucking thing. Round here, I guess. Or we got, Vanessa, lovely Tiffany, with her flowers that make you want to kill or whatever. Which one are we feeling right now?
I mean, well, I don't really want to like chase down like some dudes. I think the fight fuck flowers. I think that's probably okay.
Aava?
I also vote for the fight fuck flowers.
All right, we're feeling feisty today. I'm gonna leave this guy on red.
okay. All right.
All right, no, wait. I'm gonna send engaging. No choice. We'll respond later.
Okay.
That's such a good lie.
Right?
All right. So you all press on into the woods. Everyone can give me a notice check.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I'm real good at notice.
Oh, 5.
Yeah.
-1.
Where's the? Oh, I thought dice rolling was further down. My bad. Okay.
No worries.
This is not going to matter, but I'm going to do mine. Yeah, -2.
Indy's having a good day.
Indy's, your eyes have adjusted to the dark, and
I have catgirl dark vision.
yeah.
You're
I don't want to
similarly
the fade point, but I have catgirl dark vision.
Yeah.
you're catgirl distracted.
I do that thing where if you shine the flashlight at my face, like the eyes close.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It doesn't do anything else. Yeah, but
It is very disconcerting.
it is very disconcerting. So Indy, your eyes have adjusted to the dark, and everyone else, and you managed to just focus on everything, all the other sounds other than what your team members are making. You managed to filter out the quiet whir of Ava's servos and Felicia's very low level purring or various cat sounds that she makes. And you hear something up ahead, and you can see in the outline. And with a 5, you can see that it is a dude in a military. You actually recognize it. It's one of the guys who was on the boat with you. You don't know which one, but he's wearing that uniform, with the vest with the ammo pouches on it. He is leaning up against a tree. He has a rifle around and you smell blood in the air, faintly. He is definitely wounded, but he is panting heavily and looking. He is not in a great state, but he is still alert. And you're far enough away that he does not notice you. So you
Okay.
stop the other two before you get in closer. So
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. So.
All right, I'm gonna pull out my phone for quiet communication and kind of like gesture to the other two and start typing out a text message, which is guy up ahead, looks roughed up, not sure if hostile. Should we approach? Who wants to play point?
Yeah,
Hey, Ross.
I'll be like, do you want me to sneak up on him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you're good at that, you should go ahead and sneak up on him. But you know,
I'm actually pretty sure.
Hang on.
Okay.
Before you make decisions. Hey,
Before I
Ross,
make
can I
a
have a
roll,
fate
what?
point?
What aspect are you wanting to compel?
Absent-minded cat's curiosity for not having remembered to silence my phone.
fuck me.
Yeah. All right. Sure. You get a fate point. And,
You refresh your fate point because it's the start of a new session, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna make you spend those fate points.
Yeah.
I spend them real quick.
Fate point pay pig. That's what you are.
So your phone is not just on vibrate; it's on full ring. It's at max volume. And so
What's your custom text message?
Yeah,
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh god.
What's the sound? Yeah.
Caramel dancing.
Fuck. Caramel Denson's a really good one.
All right. So you
It's like 6 seconds of Caramel Denson.
So you hear a voice up ahead. Who's there? Come out with your hands up.
It's just the Caramella girls.
What?
Like, try and step back from these two and just blend into the darkness.
Come out with your hands up slowly.
Okay, but I have to do the dance.
What? All right. Yeah.
So, hopefully, Indy is it's actually getting into position while I annoy the fuck out of this guy. Can I use empathy to just keep him focused on me with my catgirl antics?
Yeah.
All right, and then I will use that to create an advantage for him. So that is 5.
Oh yeah. You definitely create an event. You realize this guy has been separated from his unit. He's just freaked out, and but he's more scared than angry. And you're definitely, by confusing him, his brain is now just it's the gears are grinding. He doesn't know quite how to process this. So
yeah, I'm gonna slowly stand up. And then slowly start doing the caramel dancing dance.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So he doesn't know what he stopped talking and is just intently staring at you, trying to figure out what if he's trying. You realize he's trying to process whether he's hallucinating or not. He isn't sure what he's thinking. If you're real or not. So with that, Indy, you get a +2 on.
Oh, perfect.
Stealth check.
That's gonna be a 5 then.
All right, yeah, you are able to. You can approach him from any side, but the one you can flank around him and get behind him. You can get right behind him if you want to, or you can just be waiting.
Does he have his gun up and ready?
No, he has it. He has his fingers on the trigger, but he is not pointing at anyone right now.
All right. I'm gonna approach from behind him with the shotgun at the ready, but finger off the trigger. Hey buddy, you good?
Okay, so you have it pointed at his head.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He's like, fuck.
Look, hey, before we jump into anything, I ain't here to fucking shoot you. I'd rather save the ammo. Just, you're looking a little scary out here, buddy. Got a gun, you're bleeding. It's the middle of nowhere. It's dark out. What a couple girls to do.
Yeah, okay. So what are you? Tourists? Citizens?
I'm Badasamiko. Do the pose.
Um. Okay.
Employees of the fort.
Okay. Look, I'm not. The job wasn't to do anything with you. We were told not to, to leave just civilians alone. All right. You don't have anything to worry about me. Okay. I just.
Then what you doing out here with that gun, buddy?
We had a mission. I can't tell you what it is, but we ran into. Did you hear gunfire not too long ago? There's some other people with weapons that are shooting everyone they see. Not us.
What do they look like? They got masks. They got.
They're wearing actually. It's sort of like a urban camo. It's a security guard uniform from the. I think they're the on island garrison. I think they turned. They're following someone else's orders. I came in on a boat a couple hours ago.
Oh yeah, we seen you.
You were on the boat too?
Might have been, might not have been.
Okay. Are any of you a medic? Or do you have medic supplies?
Aava? Felicia? You got any fucking...
I think one of you did get a medical kit from the boat.
I don't have
Yes, we did.
medical skills, but I thought that
You do have a medical kit from the boat. The same place where you got the flare gun. So yeah.
What skill is like medical?
That would be lore as well. I'm just using lore as through general academics.
Okay. Yeah, I can probably help with that. What you need?
If you just give me the bandage, I can. Yeah, I got grazed, but from some shrapnel. I didn't. It's bleeding, but it's not. I'll live.
Hey, buddy, this is premium stuff. These are fucking SpongeBob Band-Aids, so you better be grateful.
Yeah, I am. All right.
I'll hand something over.
Yeah. You don't have to mark anything. He starts, wrapping. Do you have something disinfectant come with it?
I'll check through the bag.
Yeah, there's a bottle of it.
All right. Yeah, sure.
All right. He starts treating his own wound. You can see it is a pretty nasty looking cut, but not too deep on his left chest. So yeah, he's like, yeah, look, if you're trying to get off the island, I know the boat that we came in on. If it is stopping at the Crocs next, the resort. It'll be there in 11. That's 3 hours from now. After
That's
that,
tight.
yeah. Well, I'm just telling you what the captain told us.
I do got a question for you, buddy.
Yeah.
We're looking for a girl. Her name's Tiffany. Felicia, what's she look like?
Do I know?
Yeah. You know all of Vanessa's entourage. You can just make up what she looks like.
Oh yeah, Tiffy. She's always dressed in what's really chic for the season, and she's got these don't tell her, but you can kind of see the roots a little bit. She's got these dyed blonde hair, and it's so pretty. But like I said, the roots really kind of ruin the whole look. But yeah, so me and Tiffy go way back.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Dina?
We're besties.
I haven't seen anything like that. We did get a briefing that there was experimental chimera in this sector. It's codenamed Hathor. It's extremely dangerous, predatory, camouflaged.
Predatory.
Yeah.
Camouflaged.
Yeah, it can blend in with the vegetation very easily.
So it could be here right now.
No, it would.
This is just like Anaconda.
Oh my god, you're right. It is.
I can tell you. I don't go about. He points off in a direction. Don't go that way. That's where we had the gunfight. Those assholes might still be there. We what else? We also told there's a disposal site here off that way. It's definitely a hazardous place. I'd avoid that place. it's yeah. So the opposition force seems to be defending the security compound and the northern shore of the island. So I'm not sure why, but if you head towards if you make a beeline from here to the resort, you should be fine. I don't think there's a whole lot between you. But Tiffany, I don't know. I don't know much about it.
Seen any flowers around here? Funky little things?
Yeah, I have. There's a field of them. There's a clearing about half a click north of here. That way, I saw it from a distance, and I stayed the hell away from it. I thought I heard.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I would look. You did me a solid. I'll tell you this. One of us, our grenadier, died. I saw his head got taken off, but he had a pouch with him. A lot of flashbangs and some incendiaries. I think if you're dead set on rescuing this person from Hathor, you might want plants burn. All right.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but it's a battle site. I don't know what's there now. So,
all right, and a little bit since you shared with us, why don't we share with you? Mm-hmm. Apparently, there is another group of folks roaming these woods. They got some kind of something, a big something, apparently.
Fuck. Well, I was just trying to rest until I made my way to the resort.
It
sounds like you haven't been that way either, so you don't know. Do you know anything between here and the resort?
Think about the resort. I got a request. If you happen to run into a big something, those folks that got those funky masks.
Oh.
Think you could take a picture of it for me? Maybe a video?
And don't breathe. They're I don't know, musky or something.
Oh
that
yeah,
shit
Aava.
Sucks. That shit
Aava.
Sucks.
Explain it to him. What happened?
You'll see shit. You'll see weird shit, like a fucking fractal pattern.
What?
And it'll talk to you.
Jesus. That's
hallucinogenic or some shit. So
Jesus.
if you got PPE whenever you're running into him.
I don't have a phone. All right, I'm not dumb enough to bring a phone onto a battlefield.
You ain't got a fucking phone? What is this? 1970?
Well, then how do you call your girlfriend?
You don't follow Twitter or Instagram or nothing?
Not when I'm in a war zone.
Well, what do you do on your
I thought it was
downtime?
sandals.
Look, this place is really dangerous, and phones are a security threat as much as they're useful. All right, I have an encrypted radio for my unit, and that's it. And my radio's damaged, so I ain't got shit. So I'm going to I just told you where I'm going, all right, which I shouldn't have even done, but you helped me, and you have, yeah.
You got
your radio's
phone?
damaged?
Yeah, I got a bullet through it.
Well, not much I can do about that.
Yeah.
What was that?
You got a spare phone on you?
No.
Check your other pocket. I think there's a fate point in there.
All right, yeah, fine. I'll spend a fate point if there's a spare phone in my tool bag or whatever.
There is. All right.
So, you see this thing?
Carlos, the helpful PMC soldier, has a
Legally distinct, helpful PMC soldier did, Carlos.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Totally original character. Did not steal. Yeah.
If you find that thing and you take a video of it, make sure you got your location data turned on because we need that.
Okay. I will do that. But
all right, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck. This is the most dangerous place I've been to, and I have been to a lot of war zones. This is so. But you look kind of kitted out too. So good.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
I'm gonna shrug and slap him on the shoulder where he's hurt. Keep your head on straight, buddy. Good luck out there.
Yeah, he staggers to his feet and starts limping off into the dark.
Away from these insane women he never wants to see again.
Yeah, so he is, but he told you, there's a big field of flowers up that way. There's a battlefield with a grenade pouch that way, the other way. That way is actually that would be closer to the battlefield is closer to the greeting hub. So you might be in range of the fractal mass people if you go to the battlefield. But yeah.
All right, once again, girlies, what do we want to do? We want to get the fucking grenades and the flames first before we go to the flower field? How we feeling?
Well, it kind of feels like the flower field, but like wait around for us. And like, I've always kind of like promised you guys don't laugh.
I promise.
Of course not.
I've kind of like, so you know that anime with like Riley Vincent? I've kind of got a thing for explosives now, and I've always wanted to throw like a belt full of grenades at something. So,
Hell
I
yeah.
feel
like
that.
a big moment for me.
Hell yeah. All right,
So
let's
you
go get
wanna-
some grenades.
You want those grenades? All right, lead the way.
Yeah.
Oh shit, let me mute my phone real quick
God,
before I forget again.
look, I get it, it's a hell of a tune, but fuck's sake, Aava.
I'm sorry.
You did good though, that extra phone. Lead the way now.
Let's go to the maybe active, maybe not battlefield and look for explosives that will definitely not cause problems later.
Yeah, that'll be fine. I'm pretty
Oh
sure.
yeah. What skill is throwing grenades?
That is a good question. I'm not sure if that's athletics or
I think it depends on how you try and use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would allow it. Yeah, I would say it's physique if you're just going for distance and speed, but if you're like trying to throw a grenade into it like into the mouth of a monster or something like precise like that would be athletics.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so like are you using dex or strength basically to
Yeah.
So if you're just trying to get it to a general place really fast or really far, that would be physique because you're just hooah! But yeah. So are you all traveling shoulder, basically all together, or is one of you going to take point?
One of us should probably take point. The one with the best notice.
Well, that's not me, for sure.
You've just volunteered yourself.
Oh, the things I do.
To be fair, you also have the gun.
I do have the gun. That is quite fair.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna take point and lead the way. I assume I know where we're going.
Yeah, you know the direction. So give me a notice check, and you can see how quickly you can find it. I'd also allow investigate if that's higher, but
That's gonna be a 1.
okay. You do find it. It's not. You find yourself pretty close to it, and it is. It used to be there's you basically can tell because you start smelling death and blood and a burnt smell that you realize some people. Yeah, there are a lot of guns and explosives and incendiary weapons have been used here. And you see, there is some moonlight, and you can see some trees that have been knocked over, some vegetation that has been mowed down, and you're very close to it. So you can see also bodies, just prone forms. You do not see which one would have the grenade pouch. There's no like brightly colored bag labeled grenades in the middle of this area. But you do see,
and that would be helpful.
With a 1, fortunately you do succeed, so you do notice the very large swarm of small moving shapes going from body to body are actually nibbling. Actually, you're actually fairly close to one of the corpses being picked apart by a swarm of ferrets. So go ahead and give me a will save.
Fuck.
As this is pretty horrifying to see a body picked apart this close, to smell it, and to know, oh, they're really fucking close.
God damn it.
It's fine. This is fine.
That's a 1.
All right, I mean, they're not actively attacking you. They haven't noticed you yet because they're really they really want to eat this body. So yeah, you don't. It was only one stress, so you're fine. You don't take any. You managed to. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to search this field, you're going to have to deal with the ferrets. You can try and sneak around them. You can try and lure them away. Yeah. So how do you want to deal with this?
Do we have any meat? We don't have Choppy or...
Nope. Choppy and Bowie are back at the car. You'd have to go quite a ways at this point to go back and get them and bring them back this location.
I still got some jerky, but I don't think that'll be enough.
I mean, they've got full bodies. Now, with a notice or an investigate check, you could find a body that has not yet been skeletonized by the ferrets. Certainly, or body parts. There, some people were blown apart. So you could probably find a limb or some intestines.
No, I don't see fucking nothing.
Yep. Yeah.
Fuck that.
Roll the -4.
I guess that's, you know what, I rolled a 4, and then I rolled a -4.
Uh-huh.
Karmic balance.
Dicebot giveth, Dicebot taketh away.
Alright, goodies. I ain't got my idea cap for this one. You gotta fucking figure this out yourselves. I saw him, so this one's on you.
Now there are trees. It's not like some trees have been knocked down, but there's still a good number of trees. So someone could, you don't know how well they can climb up trees. So you could try and like distract them from a high, leaping from treetop to treetop. Wait, I mean that sounds risky too.
Just a little.
Mm-hmm.
Just a tiny bit risky.
Mm-hmm.
So we could do classic bait right there, right? Like somebody can bait them and run away, and then somebody else can do the thing.
Mm-hmm. That would work. That would probably be like athletics to like probably making some just clapping or and then running away would be enough. Like
okay.
So what's everyone's athletics?
I'm gonna be like, all right, stay here. And then I'm gonna get my phone out. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put it on speaker, and I'm gonna load up like sounds of like prey in pain sounds.
Oh my god.
Like animal feeding noises, like prey in pain sounds, and I'm gonna play it really loud, and I'm just gonna like wave at the ferret swarm.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Billy Bob's hunting tutorial. Sounds of elk wounds. How to know how wounded an elk is. All right, that's a pretty wounded elk. Let's hear that again.
God.
And so that starts up. So yeah, go ahead and give me that athletics check as the ferrets start. There's just a carpet.
Remember me as
small shapes. Also a will save.
All right, so let's just say that's for the will. It doesn't matter because I'm that's like a 5. That's like a 5. And then this one is I'm gonna take the +2 from my cat stuff, and so that puts me at 2.
All right, let's see what they roll.
And I'm willing to spend a fate point if I lose.
They only get a +1.
Get wrecked.
Yeah. They are determined, but they have tiny legs. So they are scurrying
so
after.
Terrifying and cute.
Yeah, it's just a carpet of furry death with their weird reptilian piranha heads, all silently nibbling towards you. Yeah. Aava and Indy, you can both give me notice checks to try and find anything useful.
That's going to be a 2, and I'll bump that up with a fucking thing to a 4.
Okay,
get a 0.
Okay, so Aava, you find a gun, and then then a ferret comes out of the barrel.
No.
It is a tiny.
Wait a second.
It's a tiny baby ferret. It got lost and separated from its mom.
Oh.
But it did. It is totally useless as a weapon.
You can't tell Lydia things like that. Now we're gonna have a baby Metroid situation.
Yep. The baby.
Well, it falls out of the barrel into the darkness on the ground below, and you lose track of it. But that's what you find. You get distracted by that, so you don't find anything useful. The gun is broken. And meanwhile, Indy, you are searching, and then you find a soldier with missing a head, and you realize that is probably the one. And look, there is a pouch, and you grab it, and there's a lot of grenade-shaped objects inside the bag that you feel around. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of grenades.
Or
so this is one unit of action. Meanwhile, Felicia, what direction are you? Are you heading back? Are you just heading away? You can be heading towards the greeting hub, or back towards the direction you came, or towards the flower field,
Let's go towards the greeting hub, because if I run into somebody we haven't met yet, it'll be really funny to train a bunch of spirits on them, like we're playing like PvP and EverQuest.
Okay. So you're heading even further west, back towards the greeting hub. Give me a notice check, and then if you want to get away.
Sure, let me roll that. Hey, positive number. I get a 1.
Yay!
Nice.
So you realize you're definitely far enough away from them that you could lose the ferrets now. You bought your comrades enough time to hopefully find it, unless they are totally incompetent, but you've got trust in them. They definitely found the grenade pouch. So you feel like it's safe to ditch the ferrets now. You also, let's see what else you notice in terms of. Let's see here.
Problems.
Okay, that's wrong. You actually hear some sounds coming from not too far away. Sounds like a person crashing through some people crashing through the underbrush. So now you can try to kite the ferrets towards these people you don't know, or you could just ditch right now and you don't know where the ferrets will go, or you could keep leading them away from
I'm gonna drop the ferrets on them.
Okay.
Rip whoever these people are.
Yeah, give me an athletics check.
So that would be 4.
All right, that ties with that,
well,
but
I'll spend a fate point.
Okay, you definitely succeed then. And you are able to basically run you start not only running but parkouring through the forest. And yeah, it's some of the Fractal Masks people, and there is a large shape behind them. That's the size of like a moose. It is a 4-legged moose-sized shape.
I'm making the moose pain yells at it with the audio play.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, you still have that blasting.
Full volume, please understand.
Okay, so are you going to you've just hit the very edge. There's like a perimeter of cultists around this moose. And the moose, you realize, is actually glowing softly.
I have a chance to either solve 2 problems at once or create fractal ferrets. And it doesn't matter what way this goes. This is going to be awesome. So yeah, no, I'm gonna dive through the cultists in the worst plan ever and attempt to get the ferrets to eat the moose.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Don't forget to take a picture.
The moose looks at you and looks you in the eyes. It is somehow able, and it is tracking you as you run under its legs, sliding really coolly, playing the elk of moose calls. And that's when you realize the reason why it's glowing is because there's all this bioluminescent fungus growing on its sides. And then you realize, oh, it's emitting spores.
Oh no!
Hold my breath.
Yeah. Give me a will save.
Will's easy. Will's the easiest thing I can do in this game.
All right, you need to beat a 5.
Oh yeah, I beat a 5.
Okay.
I get a 6 actually.
All right, yeah. Fortunately, your iron will is enough to save you from the exposure. You feel something, but your cat girl.
Cat girls can just do this.
Cat girls can just do this. Not a thought in your head. You are able. The swarm of ferrets. The cultists start yelling, and then the creature there's just this visible mist of spores falls from it, and there's just chaos behind you. I assume you're not going to stop and see what happens. You're just whoever let them fight. I think, right?
I want to let them fight. But I also need video of this.
Okay, yeah, all right. So
can I make a stealth check to like ditch at a hill and then come back and okay.
Mm-hmm.
I need video of this happening. So I can add to right.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll make that 0, and that'll give me 4.
Okay. They're not looking for you, so you do hide from them. And yeah, the ferrets jump on one of the outer cultists and start attacking him, but then the spores hit the ferrets, and the ferrets just have apparently no defense against this. They just stop. And it's just like a wall. Like as soon as the ferrets get within proximity of the spores, they just stop and just start acting very calm, very organized. And they didn't even kill one. They maimed one cultist, but the cultist is just gets up. Like the cultist doesn't even feel the pain. It is incredibly eerie. You don't have to make a will save, but it is. Oh, maybe I made things worse.
Horrors are fighting horrors. This will be fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make my way back to what? Sorry.
So you're doing that. You're recording that, and you watch this for several minutes to realize that the that's the booster. That's the unique chimera, and it's using that to control. Now it has control of a ferret swarm as well as these cultists. So that's the thing that happened. Give me one more notice check.
Oh my god. It's the third one. No.
I'm gonna spend the fate point to reroll that.
You need to beat a 5. Yeah, I don't think you can do that.
If you let me have a fate point for doing something later, I can beat this.
Sorry. Yep.
All right. No. Then yeah. I'll just suffer.
There is you don't notice it until too late. There is someone behind you. You turn and you can see there is a tree, a small slender tree looking at you, and then you realize it's not a tree, but a woman that is a tree. You're kind of confused for a moment, and then she lifts up her hand, and the just a mist hits you in the face.
Because I'm gonna be, because I want to be like pointing and be like, "Hey, you see this shit?"
Yeah. You're. Okay. Actually, I'll give you. You can't use it for this last roll. You did. But I'll give you a fate point for your first action. Is just like, oh, hey, Aava, can you believe this? Oh, shit.
No. I know this isn't Aava. I know this is a monster. Yeah. I'm just like pointing, like, you see this ferret shit?
Yeah. It doesn't say anything in return. Go and give me a will save. You only need to beat a 3.
Oh, I crush it. Yep. No, yeah, I crush it. So
you cough and you still take. Well, you actually no, you don't take anything. You made your save. So as you cough, you have this horrible like mint or menthol taste in the air, but you're otherwise unaffected by it, and it seems very confused that you're not affected by it. So, but you can act now. What do you?
Can I use empathy to figure out if I'm prey? Because I think that'll
That's interesting.
Like, is this a defense move or is this prey? So that's a 6.
Yeah, this was. It is definitely a predator. It was trying to knock you out, to do something to you. You don't know what, but it was definitely not a defensive. It snuck up on you. You didn't surprise it. It was stalking you.
Okay, I'm gonna make the moose noises again and fucking take off.
Okay. This is going to be an opposed check, as it is going to try it. Well, it has more than one attack available to it, so
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
I can move quickly.
it gets a 5.
What do you know? I also have a 5.
Okay. Do you want a fate point?
Do I need to beat it? Because I have a fate point to spend. I wanted to do 2 on the last one.
I would say defenders win ties. It tries to jab. You realize it has like needles or thorns in its as fingernails, and it's trying to jab you. You duck out of the way and retreat further into the woods. You were clear of it. You can run. It does not seem to be following after you. Well, I mean, it's following you, but slowly.
I'm sure it's hunting us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and rendezvous with the girls because I have so many important things to tell them.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
It does not chase you. It is not running after you. You realize it is not, whatever it is extremely stealthy, but it is not fast.
Is that your fucking thing, Lydia?
Yeah.
Is that your fucking thing?
I think so. I think it is.
I could tell.
It's a woman that wants to kill us. Of course, it's Lydia's thing.
Look.
I am looking. That's how I made that one perception check.
All right. So meanwhile, Indy and Aava, you are on the battlefield. You found the grenade pouch and a broken gun, and Felicia has gone into the woods to lure them away. But it's been a hot minute. Are you going to stay put for her, or are you going to?
We have like a tracker on Felicia. We have like
No.
Well, you've got my phone. You're like, my phone number. I'm sure it wouldn't be.
Yeah, Aava, you could make a lore check to triangulate her phone's position.
Is the cat girl chipped?
I mean, the phone is a good place to is a good way to track people. Yeah, your phones are just tracking devices anyway. So yeah, yep.
So yeah, I got a 3.
Okay, yeah. You're watching her. She went off to the west. She stopped for a few minutes. Yeah. So you can just stay and watch her. She's coming back to your position if you give her enough time. So
this is pretty entertaining. I get why people watch those shark tracker cams.
Right?
Yeah.
So Felicia comes bounding out of the woods as you look up, and she is just
You guys
covered in sweat.
are never gonna believe what I found.
Oh, what'd you find out there?
Okay, well, I made us a ton of money and also some problems. Check this shit out. Okay, so like those spirits were following me, and then I found like a fucking like moose thing, and it's like some kind of like moose zombie thing, and it like I don't know, it like coughs this like white stuff everywhere, like that tree pollen, like that tree cum, and like it was like really gross and kind of musty. But anyway, so when it hit the ferrets went all like super weird, and I got video, and I kind of remember where it was. It was like over there, so you can like look on a map. But anyway, so now not only do we know,
Felicia.
hey, I'm on a roll. So now not only do we know like where that thing is we were supposed to be tracking, but now we know its capabilities, so we can get double the money.
Nice.
Wow,
was that
that's
the
a
spot?
lot.
Was that the spot you stopped for a minute?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I got the GPS coordinates
for that. Trying to kill me, I think, but like in like a sexy like predator way.
Oh, hot.
Yeah.
Wait.
But like actually eat me is like the problem.
You did not get footage of the tree creature. That was a bit surprising.
Yeah, I kind of had a nope out of there. She's like a tree, and she does this like misty thing. I don't know, like it's like some kind of perfume or something. But like I don't know, it smelled okay. Like it was okay. It was just okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a lady that tried to. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, like a tree lady that tried to eat me.
Oh, okay.
You you feeling all right?
Well, I mean, I could use an energy drink.
All right, look. Okay, can you send me that video first of all?
Yeah. I'm uploading it to the group chat right now.
Did the whatever zombie
I'll-
moose? What? What are you saying, Ava?
Oh
was gonna
yeah,
say
the
I'll
zombie
note
moose
down.
like looked me like right in the eye. It was fucked up. So like I don't know if it's like it's controlling the people or the people controlling it, or they're like merged together in like some kind of gestalt consciousness that now has awareness and like a desire to like spread its spores through the brains of other people. But yeah, shit's fucked up.
That makes sense. I'll send Indy the approximate GPS coordinates.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can you talk amongst yourselves really quick and figure out what we're doing next while I send this video to the fucking guy?
Yeah.
All right, so she found the grenades. I found a baby ferret. It was really cute, but it ran off.
Is this
And we should
gonna be
probably
like a
figure out where we're
Metroid
going
thing?
next. Well, no, it escaped, so I couldn't keep it.
Okay, that's probably for the best. Although I want you
Yeah,
to know
probably.
that we're friends, but I say this with utmost seriousness. I think you would make a terrible mother.
Oh,
All right, so Indy, are you contacting Captain Manuel?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey buddy, I got a present for you, winky face.
Yes.
And then
He's gonna hate that winky face.
oh,
Oh,
sure
yeah.
he fucking is. I'm gonna be like, what's it worth? You wanna play prices right?
It depends on what it is. What is it?
Video, GPS,
And operational data.
and operational data.
5K.
What,
You
like
low-
each?
You're lowballing me, buddy.
Hold on. He goes back. 18 grand. That's as high as I can go.
Oh, lovely. Here you go.
Only payable upon confirmation, though.
Shit, you send me half now, you ain't getting shit. Fuck you.
Confirm this then. I'm gonna send him the video. And I'll give you the GPS coordinates once you send it over.
All right. He is. If you're bullshitting on me on this, you won't make it off the island. Yeah, this is you're guaranteeing this is good intel.
Oh yeah, guaranteeing.
Okay.
Absolutely.
He transfers 8. You get a new confirmation. There's 18,000 Dogecoin in your wallet now, or 6,000 per person.
Nice.
So yeah.
Hell yeah. He probably doesn't need to know about the ferrets.
I mean, it's in the footage. Like,
Oh, okay, perfect.
yeah.
All right, folks. We got the bombs. We going to the Field of Flowers now, or is the Field of Flowers coming to us because of the lady and the what?
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like the Field of Flowers is coming to us. So that kind of works in our advantage because, like, I don't know, she's really stealthy, but, like, maybe we can prepare a trap or something.
You string something up when we get to the field?
Okay.
yeah,
I mean, I think Aava can do something, maybe.
absolutely.
All
I
right,
actually
folks.
don't know what engineering is this, like, entire time, but I was too embarrassed to ask.
Oh, it's
You know,
like
it's
when you work on like the stuff that makes cars go. Engineering.
something like that.
Oh, so you make engines. I don't know how a car's going to help us.
Oh my god.
Like, I mean, it's all the parts that go together in a car, not just the engine.
Right.
You know,
Like the wheels?
it's all the like moving parts, all the fiddly bits.
Uh-huh.
All right. So you're not heading to the field that you were told the location of. You're staying here to set up a trap.
I think we're going to the field.
Okay.
No, I
you're
think
going-
we're going to the
Okay.
yeah, and
Okay.
then if we get there before the thing trying to eat us,
Okay.
we'll leave a trap.
So the three of you start. Are you again? Is someone taking point, or are you all three staying together?
I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone can give me a notice check, but Indy also give me a stealth check.
No. I don't even know why I roll. I'm just going to tell you -3 every time.
Oh, love it. All right, so my notice check is a 4, and my stealth check is, I think, a 4 or 5. It's a 4. It's both 4s.
I got a notice of 1.
Okay.
You tried.
Let's see. So your stealth check. So which one was your stealth check?
They're both 4.
They're both 4. Okay. So you're very stealthy. You're very perceptive as well. And Aava, you notice things in general. So
Yeah.
So Indy, here's what you detect on the way to the Field of Flowers. As you're heading towards the location, you can see off to the you're passing near the disposal site that Carlos told you about, and you can smell the stench of rot, but you can also see lights, like electrical lights, moving about. Somebody with like a spotlight or something moving about there, and so that's odd. With your 4, actually, you can see there is a large person with a kind of like one of those construction lights holding up and like picking or searching through the field. And
Human person?
even with a 4, it's kind of hard to tell. But actually with a 4, you can see that the person is actually looking for. There's someone else in the disposal site who is hiding from the figure with the light. So yeah, a larger figure with a construction light, one of those handheld lights, looking, and then there is a person hiding from that larger person. But that's off to the side, but then not too far ahead, and the disposal area is kind of like an open pit. Earth moving equipment has dug up a large pit, and there's a bunch of stuff in there. Smells pretty bad. You're guessing it's going to be gross when you get closer to it. You can't really make out too much else. But off in the distance, you can see there's a clearing, and there's a lot of white up ahead. So that must be the field of white flowers. So yeah. With your 4, yeah, that's what you see with a 4. So you can veer off and see what the disposal site's about, or you can just keep on to the Field of Flowers.
All right, what are we feeling, girlies?
All of it sounds bad, and I'm scared.
Same.
Okay.
All right, so how about this? Do we have any other guns?
You the leader, boss.
Stop making all the hard choices. Sometimes you just want a vacation, you know? All right, anyway, here we go. So here's what we're going to do. You two are going to follow up. I'm going to try and circle around, figure that... Wait, is this scared-looking one Carlos?
The larger figure is definitely not Carlos.
Okay.
The dude is... This person is built like a linebacker. It is a big person.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to try and...
Resident Evil 6.
Yeah, I'm going to try and stealth around them to the scared person.
Okay. With your 4, you don't need to make a second check. You head to the disposal site, and past the trees, you can see... give me a will save. This is a horrifying sight. There are...
It's a big grave, I'm sure.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's a -3.
All right. That is going to be 2 stress. Mental stress. There are hundreds of bodies. Most of them are animal chimeras of various kinds in various states of decay, but there are human parts. And there's also a lot of like broken machinery there, and you can tell some of it is cybernetic. This is a place where they've disposed of failed and dead chimeras and experiments. There's also at the far
they're
end,
cat girls.
Well, oh no. You know what? I'll give you a will point if you spot a dead cat girl, Felicia, and we'll have to make a will save. Be like, oh no. But that is up to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that when it's appropriate.
Okay. All right. So, but at the far end, Indy, you can see someone has set up made some sort of workshop or something out of a couple of shipping containers that have been turned. Like the inner walls they've been pushed together. The inner walls have been cut apart to make some, and you can see like a workbench, some laptops, and there's a generator right outside. And right outside of it, there is a big table, and there is a body on it, and there are like cutting tools, like a human body. But with your foreign stealth, you're able to approach, and you can see that there is a scared looking, like regular looking, human, like a dude, who's just wearing clothing, like office clothing, and is shivering. He looks scared out of his mind, and the larger figure you can see more clearly now. Looks just utterly monstrous. He has cybernetic arms and legs, and his head is misshapen, stitched together. A cybernetic Frankenstein. It is. Yeah, you have no idea what this thing is, but it is. Yeah.
All right, so
it looks unpleasant, whatever the fuck that thing is.
I'm not gonna fuck with that, but can I come up to the dude and just be like, all right, are you the monster? Are you the doctor?
I just ran. I had a crypto. I was setting up a kiosk. We had this gold bar in a thing.
You're the one with the gold bar.
Well, I was just I'm a marketing assistant. I'm a marketing intern.
All right, look, buddy. We don't need names.
Okay.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you.
My name's Chad.
Chad.
Yeah.
Listen, Chad.
Yeah.
Here's what we're gonna do, Chad. You see over there through the clearing, I got some buddies, all right? You see them?
Mm-hmm.
All right, focus on them, because that's where we're gonna be going, all right? We're gonna get you out of here, and you're gonna do something for us. Does that sound fair?
Okay.
Perfect. All right, Chadley. Here's what we're gonna do, Kevin. We're gonna go... We're gonna go on my signal, all right? We're gonna just ignore this big dude, this linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't supposed to run into those guys when it comes to football. You're supposed to go around them, right?
Mm-hmm.
You play football in high school?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Comes with the territory. I know a lot of stuff. What position?
I was a kicker.
You were a kicker. All right.
Yeah.
Your mommy was very proud of you, Chadley.
All right, Chadley. We're gonna take all that training to use. Sure, you did a lot of training in high school, huh?
Uh-huh.
We're gonna put that training to use, and you're gonna fucking run on my signal. All right?
Yeah, the pit is very steep. I can't climb out. That's the problem.
You can't climb out of the fucking...
You look, and it is actually pretty steep. You're gonna have to make an athletics check to climb.
Fuck.
Yeah.
All right. Look.
And he's probably gonna see, because it's gonna take you. You can't just make it in one jump. Like, it's easy to jump down. It's hard to get back out.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do then. You just sit tight for a second. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Trent.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna text Felicia and say, did Aava remember to turn off her ringtone?
Aava, did you remember to turn off your ringtone?
Let me double check. Yeah.
Yeah, she did. I don't know why I'm whispering that part. Yeah, she did.
All right, so I need you two to make a bit of a distraction for me, all right?
Yeah, okay.
I found the gold bar guy.
Oh, for real.
For real. So here's what we're gonna do. We gotta distract the fucking Frankenstein over here. Do not come and look in this pit. Just friendly advice from me to you two.
What's wrong at the pit?
It's just really boring. There ain't nothing over here.
Oh, I don't like boring stuff.
Yeah. Just don't come over here. Anyway. Can you lead the fucking Frankenstein or like hack him or something? Because I gotta get this guy out of the pit. He fucking fell in and he's stuck. Like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I can be a distraction.
Can you do that fucking engineering on this guy?
I mean, if we can incapacitate him, yeah.
Oh, phew. Looks like a bit of
Yeah.
a tall order on there. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna watch. Give me a signal, some sort of visual signal, whenever I'm good to go. Get this guy out of a hole.
Okay, so Ava, what is your plan? How do you plan to distract I'm just gonna call the thing the leftover.
So, what I want to do. You said he's just kind of big and searching around with a big searchlight type thing.
Yeah, looking at him, it seems he is searching the place. He is also looking at the dead things and sort of evaluating them for part. Actually, yeah, if you see the pit, though, you also need to make a will save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a +2.
Okay, that's enough. Yeah, you're like, okay. You braced yourself for it. It's like, yeah, that's utterly horrifying. But
Yeah.
I need to focus on the current job. Yeah. Yeah, he is evaluating parts and salvaging not just organic parts, but also cybernetic parts from the various dead experiments. So you're not 100% sure he realizes that Chad and Indy are down there. He may be just paranoid and is like he heard something but isn't sure what it is. So that's why he hasn't systematically grid searched the pit yet. Yeah. So.
All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get a ways, because how big is this pit?
It's probably a couple 100 feet square. It's pretty big. Like they put a lot of bodies in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna kind of circle up around the outer edge, and then once I get about across from where Indy and what was his name? Steve? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna get across from them. And then I'm just gonna stand up. And I'm gonna shout down to him. Hey buddy! Can I get some help here? I'm looking for something that maybe got thrown in here a few weeks ago.
Oh? Yeah?
Jeez.
What do you want? What are you looking for? His voice is surprisingly normal for a weird 7 foot tall cyborg thing.
So I'm just gonna be like, basically I'm just gonna start describing some kind of awful, probably one of the defective pug apes that I encountered a while ago.
Hello, fellow Cointractor horror. I am a horror Cointractor too. Let us discuss this.
Yeah, give me an empathy check.
Oh God.
This was your plan. You could have had me do this. My empathy's way better, as is my rapport. Once again, always a cat girl's maid, never a cat girl's bride.
All right, this is 0. Can I spend a fate point on awful tech gremlin to just kind of?
You'll need to beat a 3.
He's
He's surprisingly wily. So.
Yeah. Let me think about this. All right, I'll try re-rolling and see what happens.
Okay.
All right, that's a -3.
Okay.
And we never heard from Lydia again.
All right, so he is talking to you rather calmly, and I think that I saw a part like that over there. When with a very quick and fluid action, he takes something from his leg, and shoots you with a 3, some sort of harpoon launcher. So
oh boy,
yeah. You'll need to, and he's doing it with surprise, so this is going to be, it hits, it's just going to be physique to see if you can resist it.
Oh, perfect.
But I'm going to actually, go ahead and roll.
All right, that's a 4.
All right, so I'm going to compel your cyborg limb aspects to say, unless you want to spend a fate point, he is going to latch on to your cyborg parts because there is his harpoon head is magnetized, and he is still going to connect to you. And then, so. What So he is still going.
Yeah, I'll take a fate point.
Okay. No. You had, no. He just
No, it's spend a fate point or get
So-
stabbed.
yeah.
Isn't that the way compels work?
It can work that. We can work this way as well. Basically, I could say you have to spend a point to not have something bad happen. So this is a GM compel. So, your extremely expensive cyberware. I'm compelling that.
Yeah.
So you can spend a fate point to negate that, or it can just happen, which means he latches on and pulls you into the pit. Because you didn't realize, it's magnetized. Oh, fuck. You don't take any damage.
Fuck it.
Yeah. But yeah,
I'll get pulled into the pit.
Yep.
I'm sure this won't go bad for me.
Nope. So
Good fight this guy. I believe in you.
Felicia, you're hanging back. You haven't looked into the pit yet, but you saw Aava go up to the edge of the pit, and then something hooks onto her and pulls her into the pit. So what are you going to do?
Find new friends.
Still alive?
No, I'm gonna text. I'm gonna text. Indians like, I think that's the signal. Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
Okay. So Indy, you got your signal. Yeah, you hear
then,
Aava fall in. Yeah.
I don't feel like this is planned on Ava's part, so I'm gonna creep up to the lip and look down and see if I can remain hidden and discover what is in the pit.
Yeah, I'll give you a fate point for you to fail your check, and you will be stunned for 2 rounds and lose a point of mental stress for this.
Right.
As you see hundreds of bodies, and very close to you, like on a pile right below you, you see Cat Girl number 5, and she is
Cat Girl number 5. I was gonna go to her birthday party.
Yeah. And she is not having. Yeah, she's had her last birthday. She is very dead. And that is a bit surprising and traumatizing for you. So we'll just do this round by round. So Indy, you have the first action this round. You're off to the side. Chad is with you. You heard Aava pulled into the pit.
I think, you just kind of have to watch shit like this happen. Like, this is one of those what can you do but laugh situations.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, that may as well be the signal. He's distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fucking Kevin, we're getting out right now. That was the signal. We've got this under control.
Do you want a fate point, Indy?
God damn it.
All right, yeah, I want a fate point.
All right, Chad screams. And starts ineffectually climbing at the side of the pit. The leftover sees this, and he'll act on his turn. But he definitely notices Chad. So and Chad is. Let's see, he has a +0 to athletics. He was a kicker. He's not very good at it. So he gets a 1. So he's making some progress. So you could spend your action to just shove him out of the pit. You'll just
I'll shove him.
All right, you shove him out of the pit. He is out, but he sees you. The leftover sees you because there's no way to hide and shove Chad out. So that's your action.
Yup.
The leftover goes next. He sees you, and he sees Indy, and he. More meat for the table. Unhooks the harpoon from the launcher, drives the other end into the ground, and then starts reloading the launcher and walking towards it to get a shooting line on Indy. So he will be shooting at you next round on his action. So then Aava, you're on the ground, and there is a chain that has been there's a harpoon hooked to your leg, connected to a chain that goes into a stake that has been pounded into the ground. So you can get up this round and run over. So next round you can try and pull the stake out, or you can try and rip the harpoon out, but it is magnetized. It would be very hard to do that without damaging yourself. So, or you can do something else.
How long is the chain, and where am I in relation to the big guy?
It's about 30 feet. It's about 30 feet, 35 feet of chain. You're basically at the far end. You're about 35 feet away from the guy right now. You would, if you stand up, you would not be able to reach him this round into melee because he's too far away. So unless you got like a +5 on an athletics check, you're basically on a leash right now.
Yeah. So okay. So what my plan here is I basically just want to get up behind him and get that chain around him.
Okay, you can try, but he is moving away from you. So
All right.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you get a good athletics check, I'd say it'd be +5 this round, then +3 the next round. So go ahead and give me athletics.
All right. What's my athletics?
This is speed.
That's a 4.
Okay, you're not quite able to catch up to him this round.
Can I spend a fate point on extremely expensive cyberware for running faster since one of my legs is cybernetic?
I would say so. You bionic man or bionic woman giving yourself a literal spring in your step. So yeah, you can go ahead and chain that and use the chain to make a fight check to try.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, that's another +3.
Okay. You grab him and wrap it around his neck. You get that. So he is surprised this round. So you will. He does have armor against melee attacks, including. So he takes 1 stress. But yeah, you've done that. So. And then Felicia,
more interested in holding and distracting him than
Felicia,
doing a murder.
Yeah, Felicia, you're stunned this round. So as you are horrified at the scene unraveling.
I'm thinking about the birthday I had planned and the birthday party we had the year before and the outfit I had planned, and all of that is ruined and turned to blood and ashes.
Yep.
No.
So new round. Indy, you can see that Aava has heroically jumped onto the back of this thing and is trying to strangle it. It's you don't know what it's going to do to Aava.
Is it okay? So it's not presently like its next action is not shoot at me.
Nope, it is. It is definitely distracted.
Okay. So
perfect.
So is this thing standalone? It doesn't have a power source or anything. It's not like running cables or whatever.
There are no cables. There are cables, but like connected to other parts of its body, like a bane kind of thing.
Oh, that's good. We can work with that. All right.
Yeah. So, you would have to. Those would be precise attacks to hit those. They're not.
Yeah.
Super out of the way. You can give me a lore check to try and analyze it. If you don't have lore, you can't do it. Lore, you have to do trained. You have to have at least a lore.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I didn't want to learn about them.
Okay. So
we only have the shotgun.
Yeah, that's not a precise weapon.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
I believe me and Felicia have tasers.
Okay.
As I recall, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know what? Fuck it.
By the way, who's carrying the grenade pouch?
Me, probably.
Okay. Yeah.
Because me for now.
Yeah. All right.
That's probably bad that you're asking that right now.
I just want to know for the record, like whenever.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the record, I don't want to explode.
No. I would not compel that yet. Like.
Yeah. No.
If someone set you on fire, then yes. Like if someone hit you with a flamethrower, then I would probably, hey, you want a fate point? Or no, you have to spend a fate point for the grenades not to go off.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do, though. Here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So, very, I don't know, not Indy-esque,
mm-hmm.
but Indy antithetical. I'm going to put my own hide on the line.
Mm-hmm.
and charge in and try and take this shotgun from a non-precision weapon to a precision weapon just based on reducing spray, like
Okay.
focusing the shot into like a particular area of the body.
Yeah. You can use athletics to create an advantage and then make a shoot check. So, yeah.
All right, can somebody roll for me? I have soap on my hands.
All right, I'll do this for you.
Oh, thank you.
I got a +1 with no minuses.
Yeah, what's your athletics at?
So my athletics are actually 3, so that's going to be a 4.
Okay, you definitely you're full of adrenaline. You take a few steps and leap off one of this hill of corpses, and you're
fucking
just
cool.
Yeah, sailing through the air. And you're basically doing a John Woo dive roll with a shotgun.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I wish I had 2
hell
pistols
yeah.
and a herd of doves.
Yeah. I mean, trust me, a shotgun's a pretty good John Woo weapon too. Like,
That's true,
Two
yeah.
Pistols and a Herd of Doves is actually the name of my high school ska band.
John Woo ska tribute. Yeah, John Woo tribute ska band.
John Woo ska AMV. Yeah, that's right.
It's Nightcore ska. We were pioneering a genre.
All right, so
Jesus.
actually, to create an advantage, this will not give you a +2 to your shoot check, but it will ignore his armor. And he will not get a roll against this. So because you're shooting his vulnerable spot. So yeah, go ahead and give me a shoot check. But this is unmodified.
I can't like add my shit to it, or
you can add your skill to it, and you can spend fate points to boost it, but you don't get an additional +2 from the advantage.
all right. That's going to be a 2, and I'm going to spend a fate point to buff that to a 4.
Okay. So that takes off his 4 stress box. You inflict 4 stress onto him as you shoot off battery cables from his torso to some of his limbs, and he shakes and jerks. So you definitely wounded him. He only has his 2 and his 3 stress box left. So yeah, but he still has some energy in those limbs.
Right.
Yeah. So you did a big chunk to him, and you've also landed right next to him.
Yeah.
Belly, like, you also landed on a corpse. Like,
Oof.
yeah, it is. You are damp. It is disgusting. But yeah.
Hate this.
So
Landed right on Catgirl number 3.
oh god.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
So Aava, there's going to be a post-fight check, and his roll is going to be at a +6 because he has a stunt that lets him fight with his cybernetic murder limbs.
God.
Yeah.
Says that right on the sheet. Cybernetic murder limbs.
Well,
Hell yeah.
Well, like he's a named. Yeah. So let's find.
Can I use
Yeah, he only gets a 5.
Gonna say, rather than fighting him, can I just use physique to kind of keep tension on that chain and out of the way?
You can use physique to defend against his attack. That would
Yes.
So you're not going to be inflicting stress on him, but you are going to defend against his attack, essentially.
Yes.
Okay. So basically, you're not, instead of like trying to strangle him, you'll be grabbing his limbs and trying to hold him in place.
Yes, that is my intention. That was my intention last turn too.
Okay.
But
well, you wrap.
Yeah.
I mean, with the chain, that sounded like a pretty offensive move.
but yeah, I get a 4.
All right, so you take a stress
All right.
as your limbs start straining under the his force. You have a better position, and his yeah,
Is was that overcoming or no?
that was defending, not overcoming.
Defending. Okay.
So
I forget what all actions there are.
overcome would be like lifting a car up, or
Yeah.
but this is fighting is attack and defend. Like those are specific to fighting.
Yeah.
So you take 1 stress as your limbs start. You can hear your servos straining under the force of his, and he is. You lose. Yeah. So it is contest. He is also because he is a boss. He gets a secondary action. And he is going to try and stomp Indy. Now, Indy, you will get a athletic check to dodge this. As he is sees you right underneath and just raises a foot up. So, and this will be at a +4 instead of a +6.
He's rolling +4.
Mm-hmm. So but he gets a 6.
He gets a 6.
Yep.
So okay, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
If you get stressed, you just mark off one box, right?
No, it depends on
Depends on how much stress.
Your 1 box is worth 1 point of stress. Your 2 box is worth 2. If you have a 3, it's worth 3. Your 4 box is worth 4 stress.
Right. So say I get 2 stress, then I would mark both boxes.
No, if you took 2 stress, you just mark off your 2.
I see.
They're containers that can hold an amount.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a 1 box and a 2 box. The 1 box can only hold 1 stress.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 box can hold 1 stress or 2 stress.
They are not
once
sequential.
they have any amount in them, they are filled.
Yep.
So if you take 1 stress and your 1 stress box is full, you have to fill your 2 box, but then you can't put another stress in there. That box is full.
Mm-hmm. Boss. Yeah, all right. So, but they're not sequential.
So there's a cup in your mind, and it is slowly filling up.
Fucking love High Bonner. Anyway, all right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll, and then we're gonna pray, and we are going. I cannot. Okay, wait. Would I be rolling athletics or?
Yeah, athletics or fight, whatever's higher.
So.
Or physique, if that's higher.
No, athletics the best I got.
Okay.
So that's. I don't think I can beat that without great expenditure. So I think I get stomped.
Well, how many stress? Do you have any points in physique?
I have 0 points in physique.
Okay, so you have a 2 and a 3. So, and what was your total roll?
My total roll was using athletics. It would be a 2.
2. So that means 4 points of stress coming your way. So yeah, so you can mark off your 2 box and take a mild consequence.
All right.
That would be like bruised ribs as you roll to the side and he just clips you. That would be, for example, a way of handling it.
All right. Yeah, I'll just go with bruised ribs.
Okay. So it's a mild consequence. You can just treat it after the fight, and it'll go away. And so you're still in the fight. You still have 1 box.
Right. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, and this is your last stunned round of Felicia. You'll be able to act next round. So,
Okay.
So, Indy, you're next. Yeah, you've rolled away. You can take another shot at him. You don't have enough room to do a running dive roll again.
Yeah.
So
no sequels.
Yeah. Now the thing is, he has his 2 and his 3 box left up, but if he takes 1 stress, he still has to fill up at least 1 box. So yeah, and he doesn't have any consequences. So you just have to successfully hit him 2 more times in order to drop him. So yeah.
All right. So can I level the gun at him and attempt an appeal? Because he seems intelligent-ish. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if he was just putting on a front to lull Aava into something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be like, hey, buddy, look, I already pumped one into you and I got plenty of ammo left, and we got a cyborg crawling all over your shoulders. I don't think I want this to end bloody, and you don't either. Why don't we both call this quits, huh? We could walk away.
Yeah, roll rapport.
Fuck me. I'm going to re-roll that. I'm just re-rolling that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Motherfucker!
Yeah. Dice Bot, give it the...
God.
Take it
Dice Bot.
This is to the death.
Yeah.
It gave it once.
Yep. He is... I think I'm going to have enough spare parts to build an army after I get through with all of you. So, yeah. He is not... he is not. You were not successful in your diplomacy. You can still shoot this round.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking shoot him. All right, buddy, your funeral. Come on, Dicebot. Why didn't you give me this? All right, that's just gonna be a 2.
Okay. 2. If you have another fate point, you would actually hurt him.
All right, I'll do that. That's all my fate points, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. with that, you fire the shotgun again at his lower limbs to avoid Aava. There's more sparks flying. He shudders. He's clearly heavily damaged. He is. The lights are flickering on the various limbs, but he's not very happy about it. So, Aava, you can give me another physique check to defend against him.
Yeah. Oh, that's a 3.
All right, this is an 8. An 8. Yeah.
So I'd be taking what, 5?
You'd be taking 5. Now you do have reinforced plating, so once a session you can spend a fate point.
I was thinking about that.
So you could basically take a moderate and then spend a fate point, so that becomes a mild.
Well, I've already got a moderate, which is the problem.
Yeah, that's true.
So what I will do instead is spend a fate point on extremely expensive cyberware and make that a 5, and then fill my 3 box.
Okay. He is. You feel your body. You feel your. Yeah, there's a lot of tearing and a lot of you feel something wet at your limbs where they're attached to your body.
I'm gonna be feeling this in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
As he is pulled you off of him, and now you are basically, he is holding you by your arms, and he's trying to pull your arms apart, and you're trying to keep your arms in. It is very dramatic, but he is very focused on and he's going to spend his second action to use you as cover. So. Indy, you can't shoot at him anymore without he's using Aava as a shield. You would have to make some sort of athletics check to get around him, and he is clearly he has set it up so that Aava is his cyborg shield. But how's
he holding me? Is it just by the arms?
Yeah, just at length at the arms. Your legs are free.
Can I make a fight check to just, swing my leg out and back in to whatever I can hit?
Next round you can.
Next round.
Round, this just happened. This was the second action.
Yeah.
Now, Felicia, you've recovered, and this thing is clearly not aware of you. So, and you are at the top of the pit, so you have a height advantage. So if we
need to, so based on what I'm doing, do we need to, when you do use stunts, especially let's say a stunt that causes more stress or whatever, do we need to spend a fate point to use that stunt?
No. Basically a stunt is like a permanent ability that you have that works under specific circumstances.
I have been holding on to
some stunts actually do use fate points, but some don't, so it depends. So
I've been I want one that like does more damage under a specific circumstance. Okay. So I have been holding on to a stunt this entire time because I didn't want to know what I wanted to make my last free stunt. So I would like to go ahead do that now. I would like to attack from stealth.
Oh yeah.
I wanna get a sneak attack. And I'm calling this stunt secret bioweapon training. She is used as a catgirl assassin she didn't know about.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and let's see here. Yeah.
I gotta spend my fleet to re-roll that. Okay, so that's gonna be 6.
Jesus.
Yeah, every time you get to attack from stealth, the easiest way to do that is every time you attack from stealth, you do an additional 2 stress. If you connect. I think that I can look it up. We'll do that right now. I'll look at the fate book. I don't want to have to look through the fate book to look at example stunts to figure out the exact.
Yeah. We'll do that later.
Yeah. But for now, it does an additional 2 stars, which is going to be. Let's see. Even unless he rolls like a +4, he's not going to be able to survive. Yeah, with a -3, with his physique roll to defend against that. That is. That's going to be. He real dead. Please narrate to us.
Jesus Christ.
So Felicia like was like in her brain this whole time, right? Like Felicia is like just like imagining the worst case scenario, and during that, like her sleeper bioweapon training activated and assessed the combat situation, which is why it took 2 rounds. Got into position, identified the largest target, and then like calculated the trajectory, and so like. Out of nowhere, like from his like little lamp or whatever, you just see like the little flash of her eyes, right, illuminated, as she leaps out from cover, slaps her hands around the sides of his head, and just like pulls off not all of it, but like half of it.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah. I'll give both of you. This is going to be both of you can get a fate point, but go ahead and give me will saves, as Felicia is scary as shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So that's a -1.
That's a -2.
Oh shit. Yeah, that is going to. Yeah, that is going to be 4 mental stress. So
4.
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
All right.
I can't.
Well,
Yeah, you could just.
I have to take a.
You could just be
thing.
knocked out of the scene. Like this is the end of this. You could just.
I'll
you
just
could
be
just
knocked
faint.
out.
Yeah.
I'll just mark my 2 and 3. It's fine. I'm sure.
As long as you have one box unchecked, you're still.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Indy, you just faint. You were kind of lightheaded anyway. You stood up too quickly after falling on the ground, and then this happens, and you're like, you must be hallucinating.
Oh fuck!
Yeah. And Aava, somehow you're too focused on your own limbs being almost pulled apart that it doesn't really register. But there's a fountain of blood that just hits Felicia as she rips this thing's head off. And you could just see her eyes glowing in the dark, reflected in the light, and the blood, just pitilessly staring at you for a moment. Yeah.
So which way does he fall?
He falls on his back.
Okay.
So he does not. Yeah, he does not fall on you.
Or me?
No, you're off to the side enough. You rolled.
All right, good.
Yeah. So also you got bruised ribs, so that would probably like cause you to contribute to your shock. So Felicia, just you and Aava for the second.
Did Jeremy make it out of the hole?
He's not in the pit.
All right. Well, we can worry about
like
that
a
later.
little bit conscious.
Yeah.
And is just like just gently setting down the thing in her hands that she's not looked at.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, so everybody
Holy shit!
okay, or what's going on here?
I'm gonna try and extract myself from his grip without hurting myself anymore.
Yeah, it's awkward, but you don't have to roll for it.
Yeah.
You're strong enough.
And then
to do that. It just takes you a minute. Yeah.
I didn't know you were strong enough to tear half of someone's head off.
What are you talking about? I came down here to see. Did you guys see that fucked up shit back? There's other cat girls. I mean, there was other cat girls.
Indy is laying on the ground now.
Where?
So.
Oh, hang on, shit, hang on, Indy, are you all right? Kind of look her over.
Mm-hmm.
Came from the sky. Fountains of blood.
No, you're good. All right. Well, you're not dead. Hey,
What's wrong with Indy?
I don't know. She seems to have
You guys
fainted.
dealing with something? I saw you fall in a pit or whatever. Are you okay?
Yeah. Do you not see the big body there?
I don't know how to tell you this, but there are a lot of bodies that we are standing on.
Yeah, but the one we were fighting.
You were fighting something.
Yeah.
Do
you not remember?
Did you win?
Yeah, because of you.
Oh, well, go me. Catgirl pose.
Well, okay.
Why do you keep looking at my face? Did I smear my makeup? It just touches her face, and all the blood she just smears all over her cheek. Please understand.
You got a lot of blood on you.
Gross. Indy, fix it.
There's actually an
Indy?
emergency eye wash station in the little workshop set up.
Oh God, yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go clean.
Yeah,
Conscious now?
Yeah.
Or
yeah, you're lightheaded,
Oh.
but you're conscious. The scene's over. So
I'll snap my fingers in front of Andy a couple times. You still with us?
I'm somewhere. Get to the fucking eye wash station. Everybody to the eye wash station. We need a fucking corpse pit. God
All
fucking
right.
damn it. Where is Kevin?
He made it out of the pit. I had lost track of him after that.
I don't give a fuck if he made it out of the pit. All I give a fuck about is whether or not he's got that key to the gold fucking bar. Felicia, what the fuck?
The gold bar? I didn't know he had it.
No, you playing coy on purpose?
I don't know what's going on.
You fucking judo master or something? Like, did you take karate or like some Krav Maga? What do you got here? You fucking
I do yoga in the park sometimes.
you jumped out of the fucking sky. You see that specific corpse right there with the head half hanging off like some kind of Edgar Allan fucking Poe character?
I guess it's kind of gross. I don't really want to look at it.
You look at your fucking hands. Where do you think all that fucking blood came from?
Oh, they're clean.
I
now.
don't know. I was washing them.
Aava, is it possible for people to block out memories?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Happens all the time. I don't know. Is that harpoon gun still around?
Wait, no, just forget the fucking harpoon gun. You saw that. That was real.
Yeah. That was real. I saw it.
Alright, get the fucking harpoon gun. Felicia, come here.
What's that?
You're fucking disgusting. Let me clean you up.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Meanwhile, Aava, you find the harpoon gun. It is. You push it, the corpse off to the side a little bit, and it's under its legs. It's a for you a rifle sized crossbow with a customized harpoon to a chain that you can attach to something. Give me a craft check, and you can fix it up and have a harpoon gun.
All right. That's a +5.
Yeah. It's a really fucking good harpoon gun.
Nice.
So if you want to,
how many of the harpoons did he have?
He just had. You find 3 with the chain.
All right.
So it's pretty big, pretty heavy, pretty bulky. Three shots. Now this would just be shoot checks to make it, and then you can sort of dictate stunts and things like that if you want to.
Good shots.
Yeah, if you want to spin a stunt or change a stunt to do like trick shots with it, that would be something we can talk about at the end of the session.
I might need to swap something out for shoot.
This seems kind of like a good place to stop for this session.
Well, the only thing before we go, we should.
That's something important.
Well, let's look at do you want to look at the workshop that he had set up? Like he had those 2 shipping containers where the eye wash station is. Do you want to investigate that?
Sure, let's see what's in there. That'd be a good cliffhanger for next week.
Mm-hmm.
So inside there are. Let's see, Aava, you can give me a lore check to sort of figure out what he was doing. The other characters can make investigate or notice checks to find.
+4.
Damn. Okay.
That's a 0.
Okay. Well.
I'm not even going to embarrass myself with a roll.
I'm too distracted by the whole fucking Felicia situation.
Okay. You realize, Aava, you find that there is at the very end of the shipping container there is a door that you figure out the code to, and it reveals a little tunnel leading up. So with a very large, actually like a freight elevator that he built in. So that's how you get back up without having to climb these sheer walls. But you also figure out he had his own computer and a tablet, very large tablet, with coordinates and there are a set of car keys that you realize are not for like a regular car, but like it's like a komatsu. It's like an industrial vehicle of some kind. So it looks
Sick.
like this was only his harvesting workstation. He was actually fully set up at that place to the north, that isolated building along the coast. So you realize, yeah, he was harvesting to build an army, recycling things.
The fuck?
Yeah, he was, but he was clearly not. And you also realize what he was. You realize this dude was human, but he was you've heard of this before. This is actually something people have talked to you about. It's like, we know you have cybernetic limbs and you're very happy with them and they're very useful. You've been told that there is a cybernetic surgical addiction. That is some people like replacing, basically get very cult of mechanists. They want to replace all their weak flesh with metal parts. And this dude was trying to basically become a RoboCop style brain in a robot body.
Jesus Christ.
He was like halfway there. And yeah, he was using a lot of steroids and other performance enhancing drugs to strengthen up his meat parts so they could withstand more cybernetic conversion.
You fucking stopped him. Thank fucking God.
Yep.
Aava, can you hack him so we can start him up again?
No.
Yeah. So, yeah, he was a bad. Well, yeah. So he. So that's what you figured out. But so that is a plot point you can investigate if you want later. But you can also sell this information to someone, because obviously those people would probably want to have this information because they could use this to get into his lab and shut it down. So that's what we'll talk about between sessions. But you did save that dude who is nearby, and so we'll pick up from there.
Fucking Chad.
Yeah. We'll end the session here. You have dealt with the. You saved a person! Yay!
Yay!
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You also have you still have your grenade pouch, which I'm.
Thank God.
Yeah. I haven't used it yet. That's good.
I was like, whenever he was stomping on me, I was like, please fucking God, I hope Ross forgot.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna be that mean. Let's see. The creature, or no, you've seen what the booster chimera is, and has swarm of ferrets now.
Can I have
Yeah.
I have a request.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like the guy we just killed to come back, but fleshier and worse later.
Okay.
You want fucking...
I want him to be
or
like,
whatever.
you know how like every time you kill Nemesis he just comes back and he's goopier and worse? I want that. I want that. He's pretty cool and terrible, so let's have him cause problems later. I think that'll be fun.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that can definitely happen. He is. You might even, like, if you had made that roll to negotiate with him, you might have been able to find common ground with him. Yeah, he is a rational, intelligent being. Yeah, he's just like,
but now he has a grudge from the first time we killed him.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, we'll stop there. You're right next to the field of flowers. So you get to start there and go into that. Question, comments, suggestions. I hope you all had fun.
I had a great time. Yeah, I already hit my comment suggestion, which is make this dude come back and be worse.
Yeah.
It was an excellent time.
All right. In that case, next time we will see what the field of flowers hold and see what the deadly plant ladies have, or ladies.
Plural?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Damn it, Lydia.
I got a whole thing planned. It's gonna be great.
Excellent.
Yep. We'll see what happens in episode 5. So we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right.
See ya.